Welcome, 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 my Sagittarius. We're going to get a look into your energy. We're going to take a look into your connections, twin flame, or what's the state of your relationships at this time. And then we're going to lastly take a look into your finances or your career and work situation, Sagittarius. All right, here we go. First card out, look at this. That is card number 10. Okay, so what this signifies to me is there is a new beginning for you. This is enterprise, this is new beginning, new start. All right, this is also taking the initiative, right? So that is the energy I'm getting from you, Sagittarius. At the top of the deck, this is also your energy. You got the Six of Swords. That is someone who's thinking about experiencing something new. This may be travel, this may be just trying something new. It could be dating someone new, okay? But definitely travel energy is in there. This is Sagittarius energy. As you can see, the swords wrapped around this. I see this as negativity, your fears, doubt, all of that, all right? Bottom of the deck, you have that Nine of Cups energy, which is basically success, right? This is being successful and conquering something huge, okay? So there, whether it was a snake, an internal mindset, or something of that nature, you have conquered it. So that's the underlying energy for that new beginning. Some of you are moving, and some of you are just maybe in a new relationship, or just a new experience, new job, new situation, or just a new mindset, right? Maybe times now have you in a new mindset, all right? Absolutely. So the next two cards out you have, Sagittarius, are the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So look at this energy. This is telling you that this is a giving, receiving energy, okay? So maybe this is a new energy where you're giving more and you're receiving more. It could also mean that you were giving a lot before and now you are also receiving. All right, because Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving, balancing that out. I see this new season coming around for you. With the Two of Wands, excuse me, this is fair, okay? This is fair, and this is uncertainty of the future. So with this energy, let's get some clarification for this Two of Wands, because it doesn't seem to go with everything else. I see this new mindset, okay? And maybe the new mindset is learning how to handle our fears and our uncertainties and seeing it as a gift, right? Maybe you're looking at it in a new light. Nine of Swords came out as a confirmation. All right, so Nine of Swords, it is not the best place to be in. All right, this is being very fearful. This is also misery. This is not a good state to be in. But I honestly see that maybe your mindset has changed and you're seeing and acknowledging these fears as a part of you and not a negative part of you, right? We have this time where we give and we receive, and maybe it is a gift for you to go through this mindset at certain times in order to connect to others, because maybe that is your gift. Or for others, it could be the gift of giving others certainty by talking about your experiences, because you have experienced uncertainty or sadness or loss, okay? All right, I'm going to let's see if we can get a little bit more clarification from a separate deck around this Nine of Swords and Two of Wands. Woof. All right, so Sagittarius, I'm going to put these cards back, but I will tell you what fell out was the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Immediately, this gives me the thought process that this surrounds heartbreak that you used to have. You no longer feel like you are still hurting from that, and you're now being more grateful about the family and the friends and the people around you that you do have. You're in your circumstance because you have a lot to be grateful for. So maybe that is the clarification, as simple as that. There was some type of heartbreak, a breakup or something, and now you are moving forward from that. So Sagittarius, that's a great place to be. And let me know if that resonates. You can leave a comment. All right, moving forward. Yes, I see the Five of Swords. You decided to walk away from drama. Five of Swords is very clear. You can see the swords piling up. It could even be walking away from an argument, deciding to not take part of it, just moving forward from it. Knight of Cups is being more mature about things, right? Deciding to go ahead and look at this with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. You are more intuitive and you realize that, your energy does not need to be in the place where it was. All right, so let's see if this was a relationship or what was this for my Sagittarius. We're going to move into connections for the Sagittarius. Is there any message surrounding connections for my Sagittarius? And I'm actually going to get another deck. Let's look into the connections for my Sagittarius. Any message surrounding connections, relationships with my Sagittarius. All right. You got two cards to flip over. All right. The first one out was the seduction card, okay? And then the golden mirror. With the seduction card being here, it talks about attraction, flirting, dating, right? And then temptation and a third party interference. And then you have the golden mirror. This is self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, or love bombing. So you may have this seductive energy, and that may very well have been what you walked away from. Someone may have come around and they all of a sudden, this is an off again, on again person, or this is someone who comes in and they're like, oh, I've been thinking about you, I missed you. And then they are around for a little bit and then they leave. Or they show this certain type of emotion for a while and then it stops. And so this is what love bombing is, right? And you decided to walk away from it. That's what I'm seeing for that seduction energy. For others of you, you are the person who's coming in and being very seducing, right? And you need to be more intuitive about this and recognize what it is that others may see you in a narcissistic way. Whereas you may see it as passion, okay? You may see it as chemistry, liking someone, and you're just connecting with them. And then you no longer have that connection, and it may feel like to others as though you are just coming in and walking away. Now, let's get a little bit more clarification for my Sagittarius, because it can go either way with this energy. Others of you have this insane chemistry with someone and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so connected to this person and things are going so great. But the other person is starting to realize like this is just on again, off again. So one person may see it as a chemistry, the other person may see it as something they really don't want, or just a short term in and out situation. Now the moon card is here to tell you to be intuitive, and you have the high priestess here as well. Both of these energies are Cancerian energies. So Sagittarius, you may be connecting to a Cancer or a Pisces as well, any water sign. But what I do see is that you are being more intuitive and realizing how you treat others, how you come across to others with the Three of Cups. This is even just friends and family. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but what I do see at the bottom of the deck, you have three cards here, and that is the Tower card, the Nine of Coins, and the Two of Cups. So something did end and it created a new, I see that you are maturing. You're realizing the part that you took in a situation, and you're now realizing what are the plans and the seeds that you want to plant when it comes to creating your ideal connection out here, or when it comes to connecting in general. This is friends, this is family, but I definitely, since this is love and relationships and connections, it could have been where you thought you were in this twin flame energy space and you're like, you know what, I would rather have something more stabilized. So now I'm preferring to stabilize it. In Sagittarius, you have this energy where Sagittarius is in general, whether you are a sun sign Sagittarius, a Mercury, Mars, or if it is in your second house, is strongly a part of your personality, all right, you definitely have this energy where you like to travel and learn through new things and experience. So you might want to experience a new relationship, a new situation, and that new situation may be more stable, or you're stabilizing yourself and seeing if you can fit someone in for fun. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarification. It definitely is going to be different for each person out here, but I'm seeing this happen, all right, for you. Definitely maturity with that Tower card, and with the Nine of Coins, that is talking about planting the seeds for your future, designing the life that you want, okay, and deciding what type of relationship you want to be in. Those of you who just started a new relationship, that may be the case. All right, so you have the palm tree, which it says stability again. Okay, stability. That's what the Nine of Coins is here to tell you, as well as the Tower. The Tower, people think it's like falling apart, but it's maturity. I can see it's something ending, but everything happens for a reason, right? So this is an ending for a reason. It could be an ending of a mindset, ending of a relationship or a connection, but it shows that there's growth and there's maturity right after it. That's a strong point of the Tower. So you have security, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you are learning to be more flexible when it comes to relationships, and you're learning to have that endurance. Maybe something fell apart, but you're realizing that this is not the end of the relationship. It could be in the past where you would just walk away when things went wrong, and now it's changing to a situation where you're like, okay, things didn't go right, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I am done with this person, right? Maybe it can develop into something else. It just needs a conversation. We need to talk about our goals here. And oh my goodness, look at this. I didn't see this. You have abundance, and that fell right on top of the Two of Cups. So you definitely have abundance in this ability of creating an ideal connection, Sagittarius. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. And those of you who don't have someone right here, right now, maybe this is the time where things are ending a mindset or a relationship or a situation in order for you to build something new, or in order to come back around with that same person and fix it. It's going to be different for each person, but at the top of this deck, all right, I do have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Those of you who don't want weddings, this could just be taking your relationship to the next level. It could also just be solidifying something, right? Maybe you're just dating and now you're like, okay, I want this to be in a permanent situation with this person. It's different for every person. At the bottom of the deck, you do have ascending, okay? Ascending, it says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So what did I say? Look, it's a new phase. You're preparing for a union, right? That's the energy, underlying energy. You're preparing for something new. You're expanding. Okay, so I definitely feel like you're maturing and you're growing, and you're learning more about yourself when it comes to what it is you really want, when it comes to these connections out here, Sagittarius. So you're in a great, beautiful space. I want to tap into finances and career, but I honestly feel like this is where your reading ends. I think that's the message that you needed to hear. Please like and subscribe.